feel?
Oh, it feels good.
Good.
Oh. Hey, you know what I wish?
What?
I wish just you and me could stay up here forever, just two of us. Never have to go back and deal with that crazy family of mine.
You don't wish that.
Yes, I do. Tell you, if I ever see H.B. Reeve again, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, Billy. Now, I know that families can be difficult, but they can also create the greatest joy that life has to offer.
See that. Yes, well, you better come back later. I'm not coming back later. He's had a very restless night. I don't want to have you disturb him. I'm not going to disturb him, and I won't be kept from him either.
Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Duncan Hines, new Duncan Hines Deluxe, and by Bounce, not Bounce as you know it, but new Super Soft Bounce.
When fabric softeners began, there was good.
Then came better.
Then came Bounce.
Good.
Liquids, good for softening, but not so good for static.
Better.
Sheets, better for static. Inconvenient. Yeah, it's so-so for softening.
Bounce.
But Bounce is the best sheet ever, with more softness than you ever dreamed sheets could give. Watch. On a towel softened by another sheet, a bubble often breaks. But Bounce's towel is so super soft, a bubble bounces almost every time. For softness, that's some sheet. For static cling, Bounce beats the socks off liquids, and that Bounce freshness.
So why settle for good?
Or even better.
When you can have Bounce.
Super Soft Bounce, scented or unscented, the best dryer sheet ever made.
Hi.
You're not supposed to talk.
Oh, but I'm Banner. You know the soft touch.
You are soft.
Talking to the towel, Joey?
No, silly, the toilet paper.
I'm Banner, the soft touch. Go ahead, touch.
You are soft.
And look, I've earned the Good Housekeeping seal.
She's so fluffy.
That's because I'm a soft touch. Go ahead, touch.
Bye-bye, good old pie.
Duncan Hines cake rises so high.
Duncan Hines Yellow rises to great heights of moistness.
This is the day of great taste.
Deluxious.
This is the day of great moistness.
Moisture.
A super creamy batter for extra moistness. Great heights of moistness.
America's rising to a great taste.
Moist.
Rising high to a great taste. High rising.
Moisture.
Great moistness. Duncan Hines Deluxe.
Deluxe.
Sit down and give us a try. Duncan Hines cake rises so high.
Rises to great heights of moistness.
Duncan Hines Deluxe.
Deluxe.
Make your cake taste even better with Duncan Hines creamy frosting.
Why did you come back?
To finish off the job.
Joshua, you're hurting me.
Well, it can't come close to what I feel. You booked me in a dozen places. Reva, you crippled me.
You're alive, and that's what's important.
Oh, really? Well, what's alive? My legs? Huh? My heart? No, they're all dead, Reva. They're dead. Why else did you come here? To gloat? To take a look at your handiwork?
No.
Or to tell me how much you enjoy spending the nights with my father?
Joshua, I came to help you with your next step.
Oh, Reva. My next step. Oh, that's wonderful. It's nice to know that you haven't lost your sense of humor.
I am not quitting. Not now that you've come this far.
I've been meaning to thank you for that.
What's left is for you to get ready for your operation. After that, you're going to be right as rain.
You amaze me, Reva. You really do, you know that? You never quit with the lies, do you?
I'm not lying.
Oh, yes, you are, Reva. You know that I'm never going to be right again.
You will, if the operation is a success.
I'm not having an operation. Not if it's not going to do me any good. Just get out. Just get away from me.
Joshua.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave, Mrs. Lewis.
I'm not leaving.
The patient has got to be kept quiet.
Joshua.
Come on.
Joshua.
Man, on my way here, I had it all worked out, man. I knew what I was going to say. I knew what I was going to do when I got here. And now I'm lost, man. I lost it. I lost it because of you.
What did you lose?
Beth, man, you name it, man. What? I lost my cool. I lost my head. Man, I lost my gang. Everything that used to mean something to me, man, and now it's gone. Nothing makes sense anymore. Do you know what I mean?
I think so. I guess that's why I had to get away from Springfield for a while.
Man, I'm glad you left, Beth. Not that I wanted to get rid of you or anything, okay? But Beth, I looked at it like this. I figured it out of sight, out of touch, out of mind, man. I mean, it's like, I figured that if you were away, maybe I'd get my head together. You know, I'd understand what was going on in there. But I didn't. It just got worse. I couldn't think of nothing, Beth, without it coming back to you. Every girl I saw, man, I thought it was you. Man, I'd see some blonde chick, you know, some blonde chick walk into company. I swore it was you, man. The phone would ring, and what I do, I beg, man. I beg that it was you on the phone. And I finally do hear your voice. What do? I go nuts. I gotta jump on my bike, man. I gotta cruise all night. Just to see your face. And now I'm here. What? I'm here, man, and I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Look at me. Man, I'm shaking. I'm shaking, man. I'm acting like some kind of nerd. What am I doing?
What do you want to do?
If I came all this way for any other chick, I know what I'd do.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you still only have a mirror and a table?
Yep.
You know, if Blue Jack and Beth hadn't brought that mattress over before the honeymoon, I think she'd still have me sleeping on the floor until she found the perfect bed.
Well, you better guard that mattress with your life, buddy, because sacking out on the hardwood floors is a definite drawback to a love nest.
Yeah, I think so.
Love nest? Oh, that sounds kind of racy. What are you guys up to?
Oh, I was just telling Floyd how you make me stay in bed all the time. Because you won't let us buy any furniture.
No fair, Tony. Come on, we agreed that we were going to go very slowly with the furnishings.
Yes, but I didn't think that we would have to wait until we had grandchildren before we could own a chair.
Can I help it if I'm a little choosy?
A little?
Look, a promise is a promise.
I want to renegotiate.
Oh, fine. Today the furniture, tomorrow what next? What next? The wedding vows?
Maybe.
Whoa.
What am I hearing? Divorce talk already?
We may have grounds here, Ma.
Oh?
Irreconcilable differences over interior decoration.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that old house was going to get to you sooner or later. I don't know why you just don't move back to the boarding house. Everything will be just fine.
Oh, you know, we can't, Ma. See, because Annabelle's going to teach Western literature next semester, so she's getting us into the pioneer spirit.
I don't know. It seems to me my house was good enough for you when you were growing up. Now you hardly set foot in the place. Hardly at all. Don't you like my cooking anymore?
I love your cooking, Bee. I mean, why don't you adopt me?
I'd be delighted.
Yeah.
Hardly any of my own kids around anymore.
Oh, Ma, will you give me a break? Come on, we eat half our meals over here anyway, don't we?
Oh, you drop in once in a while, and that's better than the other kids. I haven't seen Maureen since I can't remember when.
Well, Mo's trying for a new job. She's real busy now.
Oh, yeah? And what about Nola? She never comes over.
That's because you're always over there playing with a baby.
Yeah. And Jim. He might as well be back in St. Rios for all I see him. What does he do with his time? I asked you.
Maybe we should ask his biographer.
Joy. Well, now, joy is a word you could use to apply to some families, but it's not the word that comes to mind when you were talking about the Lewises.
Billy, you have got to stop being so negative. You've just got to put all this out of your mind.
Considering everything that has happened in the past week, how can you say that?
Because it's just temporary. It's not going to last. That's why. Besides, I know something about our family.
Hey, look, I don't want to talk about the family anymore. Let's just talk about
Billy,
something. I'll tell you what.
Billy, stop.
We'll cook the fish and take them down and we'll eat them at the boat. I'll scale, you cook.
I have something to tell you, all right? Now, I was going to wait until just the proper moment, but I feel that you really need some cheering up right now.
Well, about the only thing that would cheer me up right now is if you told me this whole last week had been some kind of a nightmare. You think you can do that?
Yes.
Okay.
I can do much better than that. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pregnant.
You what?
I'm pregnant. We're going to have a baby.
You and me?
Yes.
No. 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 No.
We are having a baby.
A Lewis baby.
A Chamberlain.
No, you don't touch that. That's not enough.
What do you mean it's not enough?
Look, hey, it's going to have too much Lewis in him. That kid's going to be bad.
How can you even say that?
Because it's the truth, darling. Hey, does the world really need another Lewis coming in it to contaminate it? Tell me.
Aren't you happy about what I just told
No,
you?
if it was another family, I would be, but I figure this kid doesn't stand a chance.
Billy, this is going to be our baby. This baby is going to stand every chance in the world.
Oh, yeah, it'll have money. It'll be able to push people around.
I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about love.
Yeah, love that gets all twisted to hell, just like it did for all of us. What do you think I'm going to stand by and watch an innocent kid turn into one of us?
Wait a minute. Now, I understand that you are very upset with your family, and you are very
It's
angry.
more than that. I hate them. I hate everything about them. It's just going to stop. That's all there is to it.
You are the biggest fool I've ever met, Billy. The biggest fool I've ever known.
So tell me, how's this book on my brother coming?
Well, I was just getting started. You know, it's not real easy doing justice to a saint.
Jimmy?
You don't think so?
I didn't think so when he hit me in the head with a baseball bat.
Baseball bat? Hey, listen, where did this happen? When?
Whoa, wait. I thought this was a book on Jim the doctor, not Jim the big brother.
Yeah, well, you know, what I'm trying to do is capture the essence of the man. That's why I'm spending this whole summer here in Springfield, just so I can get the lowdown on his whole life.
If that's what you're looking for, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. This place wasn't even here when Jimmy was a kid. He's hardly ever set foot in it.
Yeah, but the whole family's here all the time. Now, I bet you have lots of tales you can tell me about your brother.
Only if you got a couple months.
I got all summer. Now, about that baseball bat. Did he hit you hard?
Not hard enough to make me forget.
Mr. Reed.
Mrs. Reardon, hi, how are you? Haven't seen you since the reception. Or are you a doctor by now?
No, I'm still working on my dissertation.
You are? Thought you were too busy with our 2 pieces of furniture.
Speaking of Dr. Reardon's, I meant to tell you how much I really liked those articles you wrote on Jim and Hillary. I thought they were excellently written.
Oh, well, thank you. I take that to be a very high compliment coming from an almost doctor, English professor, too.
Mr. Reed's staying in Springfield this summer to do some research for a book on Jim.
Listen, please, right now, please don't call me mister. It makes me terribly nervous, makes me feel like somebody's father. So please call me Fletcher.
Where are you staying, Fletcher?
The Bismarck Hotel.
Oh, nice place.
Yeah, I just found out about the walls being about this thick. You know, if I were doing my dissertation, I could do it maybe on traveling salesmen. I wouldn't even have to leave my own room to get all the information.
I have an idea where you could stay. It's got atmosphere. It's got history. It's got everything you could possibly need.
Well, don't leave me hanging. Where is this Writer's Haven?
The boarding house. Why don't you take a room in the house where Jim grew up?
He doesn't want to have the operation, Darnell.
You're kidding.
I'm not exactly in a kidding mood.
I know, I'm sorry. It's hard to believe that he's resisting.
Well, he is. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. What are his chances of walking again if he doesn't have the operation?
He's got to have that bone chip removed from the spinal cord if he's going to have any chance.
Well, then I guess I'm just going to have to change his mind.
I'll go in and explain it to him.
No. Please let me do it.
Mrs. Lewis, I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but it seems to me that Josh doesn't want to see you.
I don't care. Like it or not, he's going to see me anyway.
Lewis, please. Get out. I told you.
Please. I will get out just as soon as I get you ready for your operation.
I'm not having any operation.
Sure, you're going to have your operation because it's going to make you whole again.
Shut up, Reva. Just shut up.
I'm glad to see you can get all riled up, sweetie. It means that you're getting better.
Don't you know that if I could, I would kill you right now?
Well, after you have your operation, you'll be able to do just that.
No, that's not going to work.
Yes, it is. Everything is going to be just fine. All we have to do is get you a little stronger for your surgery. So I want you to have just a little bit of this lunch. That's all it's going to take. It's just a little bit.
I don't want anything from you.
Well, let me fill you in on a little secret, sweetie. I didn't make any of this for you. It came from the kitchen hospital. From what I understand, it's not too bad either. So just take a little bit. Just, come on, Josh, just take a little bite. That's good. See, that's not bad, is it? I know that hospital food isn't exactly...
That's enough, boy. If you're set on killing yourself, do it like a man, not like some mewling baby.
Don't you tell me how to run my life, old man.
What life? As far as I can tell, you're ready to hang up your hat.
He just doesn't want to have the operation. That's all, H.B.
I know. I ran into Dr. Darnell out in the hall. Joshua, this is the coward's way of doing it.
You have got a hell of a lot of nerve talking to me about cowardice.
That's what it is when a person won't face up to things.
Harlan, just go on your way. I'll handle this.
Sure you will. You stand here taking all his whining and abuse just the way he wants you to.
He can't help it. He's hurting.
That's no excuse for all his blubbering and self-pity.
Well, attacking him the way you're doing isn't going to help him either.
Oh, get out! Please, if you two are going to have a marital squabble, do it somewhere else.
That's what's really eating you, ain't it, boy? You made a mistake losing Reva, but you're not man enough to admit it. And now you ought to punish everyone else who loves you. You know, you're like some spoiled 12-year-old who's lost his allowance. You're so all-fired set on revenge, you'll waste your own life to get it.
I would much rather waste you.
Good! Then prove it by letting them doctors fix you so that you can get out of that bed and do your worst to me.
Stop talking like that.
You best be leaving now, darling.
I don't want to.
Listen to him, Reva.
You should do what your husband tells you.
I tried. I really tried. He's all yours, HB. Good luck. Oh.
I can't believe it. That I should live to see a son of mine reduced to this.
You can thank yourself for the state I'm in, Daddy.
That's right, Joshua. Dish out all the blame you want. But nobody put you there but yourself, boy.
What are you calling me a fool for? I'm just talking the truth.
You're not talking the truth. And even if your family were worse than the Borgias, that doesn't give you the right to judge our unborn baby the way
darling,
you're
I
doing.
know what's going to happen. The Lewises are going to spoil...
Would you be quiet with the Lewises? That's all I ever hear. Look at me. I'm your family. Me and this baby. Billy, I'm not going to let anybody or anything get in the way of our happiness. Now, you've been acting like some kind of pre-adolescent prophet, mewling and puking. I have just one question for you.
What?
Do you want this baby?
Hell yes.
Well, all right.
I wanted a baby with you ever since the first day I met you.
And?
And... boy, do I feel stupid. I just... here I am acting negative on this good news. I just can't get joy out of anything anymore.
You've got to try.
I will.
There's only one way.
What's that?
It's with a little bit of love. Just think about us. We met every roadblock you could meet. The only thing that got us through was love. That's why we're having this baby, because of love. And everything's going to be all right, because of love.
So, what now?
I don't know.
Either do I. This is so weird. I feel like I'm out of it, you know? Like I'm high on something. It's like I'm seeing the world through some weird glasses. Everything's totally out of whack, man. Everything except you.
I feel that way, too.
You do? Beth. I love you.
I better see who that is.
Hey, you ready for that snorkeling lesson, Buell?
Hey, then maybe we can ride some waves
No,
together.
thanks, no.
Oh, bummer, man. You know, we're talking some really radical waves out there today, you know?
Where's Tanya? She said she's...
Tony!
Tanya's gone home.
Whoa.
Gone home?
Where's the lady? She's split. So why did you two moondoggies do the same?
You don't tell us what to do.
Hey, man, that's a fact, Jack.
Eddie, you better listen to him. He has a wicked temper. He's liable to do anything, you know? I feel really scared for you. He's a crazy man. No.
You, like, you know, I think this cat looks a little cooked. How about you and me split a little, huh?
Better listen to your friend, chump.
Hey, be glad the surf's up and we don't want to miss it. Otherwise, you'd be in deep trouble, dude.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Come on, Skip.
Wicked?
Oh, terrifying. Stupefying. Awesome.
What were those turkeys doing here anyway?
They're just two guys Tanya and I met at the beach.
Hey. I don't want you seeing them ever again. As a matter of fact, I don't want you seeing anybody. You got that?
Getting kind of pushy, don't you think?
I got it right.
What right's that?
I love you. Remember? I love you. I want to make love to you. So bad.
Well, this is where I lived before I married Annabelle. A room of your own. Yeah.
Are you a fan of Virginia Woolf?
No. She was a little bit too off the wall for my taste, since she didn't even have alcohol to fall back on as an excuse.
Now, are you saying that what we know of a writer's personal life should affect our judgment of his or her work?
And why not? Isn't gossip the backbone of literary criticism? I mean, how would I choose my heroes if I didn't have all the dirt on them?
Who are your heroes?
Well, Hemingway's not too bad, not to mention Damon Runyon and Ben Hecht.
All of them reporters at one time.
And what great writer doesn't start out as a reporter?
Poe. How about Poe? How about James Joyce?
No. Too tortured for my taste.
Uh-oh, you might have a problem here, because this room looks to me like a real tortured writer's garret. Is that going to make you uncomfortable?
No. No, not a bit. It's like you said before, this place has real good atmosphere.
I'm just worried it won't be quiet enough for you. Company's within shouting distance, and quite frequently a lot of that goes on over there. You gonna be able to handle it?
Are you kidding? I was counting on a little rowdiness, even partaking of it now and then.
So does that mean you're going to take the room?
What dotted line do I sign on?
How'd it go?
I don't know. I left Josh with a lot to think about in there. Whether he'd go along with it or not, I don't know.
Well, he will. For the last half hour, I've been getting everything all lined up for him.
What have you been lining up?
Well, I found out how long he's going to have to recuperate here in the hospital. And then I found out what sort of paraphernalia he's going to need once we get him out of here, and the kind of therapist he's going to need, along with the nurses that we can bring along.
Hold your horses, darling. We ain't even convinced Joshua to have the operation yet.
I know that, but we will. And he's going to recover from this. I know he is.
I'm glad you think so. Because that boy in there's got a whole different idea. He's worked himself into a funk like I have never seen.
It's only temporary.
I keep trying to convince myself of that he'll pull through, but it just doesn't seem to be happening. He's fighting the whole idea of life. The fight itself is draining him. If he can't cut through that, oh, God, I don't know.
What about Trish? What do you think? I mean, they've always been real close, haven't they? I mean, you think maybe she might be able to talk some sense into him?
That's true. Joshua always turns to Trish just like he used to his mama. But I don't think sympathy and understanding is going to do the trick. If only Billy were here.
HB. Joshua, what's wrong?
Grab my hand, boy. Grab my hand, boy.
Don't worry about it. He's going to be over.
Grab my hand.
I'm going to get you
Squeeze it hard.
I'm going to get him a nurse. I'll be right here.
Come on, boy.
Somebody help me, please. Where are all the nurses? What's going on? Oh, in here, please. He needs something. He says so much pain. Not time for his medication. I don't give a damn about your stupid schedule. This man is in agony. I'm not going to stand by here and watch him suffer. We have to be careful of an overdose. Just relax.
Yeah.
What's everybody celebrating for?
Hey, Ma, we're toasting your new boarder.
My new boarder?
Yeah, Mr. Reed here's gonna stay in my old room.
Oh no, he can't.
I told him he could.
Oh, I'm sorry, he can't.
Why, did you rent it out already?
No, honey, but I'm saving it for Jimmy.
Ma, Jimmy's got his own apartment.
Oh, yeah, but he might get tired of it, and then where would he go?
Mrs. Reardon. Of course, I wouldn't dream of moving in if you object. But it would be especially helpful to me if I could spend some time in a place where Jim grew up. But that way I could, well, pass along to my readers the true sense of Jim's early life.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Although, I must admit I do have one ulterior motive.
You do?
Yes, I've heard extraordinary reports about your Irish stew.
No.
Especially from Jim, yes. You know, and if it's true what they say about you are what you eat, I feel that I really must include your recipe in my book. That is, if you don't object.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, object. Oh, goodness. Don't move. You stay right here. I'll go get it for you right away. Oh, my goodness.
So, when are you moving in?
Well, as soon as I can get my bags packed, I really have to get settled down and put some words on paper. My publisher, poor fool that he is requiring that he has something to show for the advance he's given me.
Oh, how lovely to have a publisher. Even a demanding one. You know, the closest I'm going to get to that is the faculty review board when they sit in judgment on my dissertation.
You ever finish it?
I will finish it, and I will finish the house, too.
About the turn of the century.
I guess a house can take up a lot of your time, huh?
Yeah, especially this house. Has a mind of its own.
Is that right? Really, that sounds interesting. I'd like to see that.
Not much to see yet.
How about tonight for dinner? You too, Floyd.
No, I have a date. Thanks.
Okay, we'll get Jim and Hillary. How about it, 7 o'clock?
Perfect. Thanks for the invite.
Great.
So, can I fill you up with her?
Yeah, Floyd, sure. I'm glad to take you up on that.
Have you gone animal crackers? You just invited people over to our house for dinner. We don't have anything to cook on or anything to sit on.
Relax, honey. We'll improvise.
love you more than anything else in this whole world. I mean it. And I'm so happy that you're gonna have my baby. I mean, I'm just so proud. I can just about pop. Just wish I could get this dark cloud out of my head.
It's gonna pass.
I know, but I just can't stop thinking about some of these things. I keep hearing H.B. saying he married Raven. I keep seeing Josh just laying there all battered.
Josh is gonna make it. And you are too. And it's because you're Lewis's. Because whatever else you say about your family, they're fighters. They don't give up. And they don't give in.
You know, I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Lady, you are definitely the best Lewis.
I don't know about that. I think that in a couple of months, I'm gonna have some pretty stiff competition for that title.
Well, here we are. All alone. So what's holding me back?
Don't you know?
Yeah. I know.
Then why are you?
It's what I said before. I love you. And I'll wait till you're ready.
Thanks, Darnell. At least now we can rest.
For now, anyway. Just hope someone changes his mind about having that operation.
Yeah, well, we're doing our best.
Well, if you need me for anything, I'll be on call.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Can you hold down the fort for me for a while?
Where are you off to?
I'm gonna go get Billy.
I don't think Billy's likely to come back yet.
He's got to. I mean, you heard what Dr. Darnell said. He said someone has got to convince Joshua that he's got to go through with that surgery. And you yourself said that you thought Billy was the only one who could do it.
Under normal circumstances, darling, but Billy needs help himself.
I don't care. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna try to make him understand that he's our only hope. That he's the only one who can save Joshua from himself.
When's baby due?
October.
Is that true?
Yes.
Well, it's not gonna be long before this little cut's gonna be kicking up such a storm.
I know. I'm so glad the baby's gonna be born in October, because that's our anniversary month.
Oh, come on. Hey, you're off by a couple months. I thought women were supposed to pride themselves on remembering their wedding day.
I'm not talking about that anniversary.
Oh, well, what anniversary are you talking about?
Well, it was in October that I knew that I really loved you. Don't you remember? I thought you were dead. And I can remember thinking, I could just get him back. I could just get him back. Never let him go.
But you got me now.
This has been Guiding Light. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.